paid search is going to benefit significantly. It's going to drive a lot more competition. It's going to raise CPCs to uncharted territory, um, prices that we've never seen before. And that includes brand. One of the things that we didn't really get into very heavily is the difference between the types of search. From our perspective, at a high level, there's really two different types of searches that users are going to engage in. Number one is going to be brand. That means they're looking for you by name. They know who you are. They're familiar with you. They're typing that name directly into Google. They're finding you the first organic listing, or sometimes, also two, three, four, maybe the whole page, and they're going to your site. The other type of search is the one that's really mostly being impacted, which is what we call discovery or commercial searches. That means they don't have a brand in mind. They're looking for a vendor to solve whatever challenge. It might be a product or a service that you have. And those are the ones that are being majorly impacted. Those are the ones that are going to, I think, really move towards paid search. We're already seeing that. That's going to raise the competition. That's going to raise the CPCs. But I just read an article today where they're saying that they're seeing CPCs for brand increasing up to 34%, which is massive. And I think that's a trend that's just going to continue to grow. So let's jump to the next slide and look at what happens on paid search.
So the question, did people stop using Google? I think we've stated multiple times, search volume actually being up. No, they have not stopped using Google. If anything, search is up year over year, stronger than ever. But what we've been talking about in terms of the last slide is that the way that Google's structure of the SERPs has changed super dramatically. So I just have a quick screenshot of a simple query like warehouse management software, which is a very competitive term for the paid arena. But traditionally, what we saw was only one or two SERPs ahead of the first organic listing. Now we get from 3 to 6 paid search listings, top of the page, driving everything down. And take a look at this first one, position 1 for paid search. Look at these site link extensions. Look how much space this is taking up. This is an incredibly expensive term. And the fact that Google is allowing on such a competitive, expensive term, the first search listing to occupy what is nearly 50% of this opening page one screenshot of pre-scroll. It's massive. And what it does is it incentivizes us as search engine marketers to pay more because we need to get to position 1. It's not position 2 and 3, they're not as valuable as they once were because position 1 is gobbling up all of the real estate. And you go back to that stat, that old stat, 30% of people who are searching are clicking on the first listing. That's in the old days. That's when the first position is only taken up the same as most of the other positions. If we see this, how many people are actually going to be going down to these other ones? I mean, there's got to be a shift in terms of user behavior here. They're going to be clicking on this first one. It's just what's incentivized. And then after you get through these paid search listings, which again could be 6 of them, there's a huge block for AI snippets, and it kind of serves as a divide. If I'm a user, I get through what I traditionally assume is Google search, and then I see the AI snippet. I'm like, okay, I'm done. End of page. Not even going to any of the organic listings. So it's a big change. It's a big change recently. To Vincent's point, CPCs are through the roof. I think a lot of search engine marketers are seeing it. They're seeing that they have to be more competitive on this arena because organic is not driving nearly what it used to. And this is our option. We have to be competitive on the paid side now, more competitive than we were, especially on these discovery related terms, which are traditionally the ones that are going to drive that mid to low funnel business activity.